Pretty Cure, Miracle Paradise, The Tropical Rouge Pretty Cure, Manitsu Natsumi, Sango Suzumura, Minoru Ikenos, and Asuka Takizawa, with Laura and Kurun receive an invitation from a paradise island called Mana Mana, where they're holding the summer-like spring festival with flowers, shooting stars, and even playing at the beach 24 hours. Also, there's going to be a solar eclipse that only appears on the island. Excited, Manitsu and her friends hop into the airplane and travel to Mana Mana as the theme song, Viva, Spark, Tropical Rouge, Pretty Cure, plays. The girls have made it to the island and they're greeted by the island guests, a brother and a sister by the names of Solar and Lunar respectively. While exploring the island, the Tropical Rouge Pretty Cure meet the Healing Good Pretty Cure, Nodoka Hanadra, Chisawaizumi, Hinata Hiramitsu, and Asami Furin, and the Star Twinkle Pretty Cure, Hikaru Hashina, Lala Hagoromo, Elena Amamiya, Madoka Kaguya, and Uni. For the first time, while everyone is playing at the beach, a giant monster called Duskuro appears and starts stealing the sun's light. Manitsu and her friends transform into Pretty Cure's Summer, Coral, Papaya, and Flamingo to fight the Duskuro. However, more Duskuros appeared to stop them. Luckily, they get help from the transformed Healing Good Pretty Cures, Grace, Fontaine, Sparkle, and Earth, and the Star Twinkle Pretty Cures, Star, Milky, Soleil, Celine, and Cosmo. As Cure Summer is about to finish off the Duskuro, a mysterious Black Cape villain by the name of Tenebrous stops her and explains to the girls that he will steal the sun's light so that he could bring an endless darkness to Mana Mana, and the countries of the world, as he splits the island into 4 and separates the 13 cures into those said islands. Manitsu, Laura, Nodoka with her healing animal partner Ray Byron, Hikaru, and the fairies, Kurun and Fuwa end up on the deserted beach with Solar, Sango, Asami with her puppy fairy Latte, and Lala end up in the garden park with Lunar, where the flowers are dying. Minoru, Hinata with her animal partner Nidoran, Elena, and Madoka end up in the stone maze, and Asuka, Chu with her partner Bridget, and Uni with Bruns end up on the steeps of the volcano as it was erupted. In the first 2 islands, Solar and Lunar, who reveal themselves as the Lion Fairy and the Cat Fairy, tells the girls about Tenebrous trying to steal the sun's light since he failed 100 years ago, all because of the siblings' ancestors that prevent it from happening by using the forbidden powers of the sun and moon that send Tenebrous under the deep ocean during that event. The siblings explain that they didn't use their ancestors' powers because they are too young. After the story, Manitsu explains that the most important thing to do is to reunite, defeat Tenebrous, and restore the light to the sun to resume the festival and see the solar eclipse. After overcoming many obstacles and defeating the Duskuro Guardians, the 13 reunited Pretty Cures confronted Tenebrous in the battle to bring back the light. However, they are outmatched, as Tenebrous explains that the world will be nothing but darkness and thunderstorms. But the Pretty Cures will not let that happen, as they're overflowing with the power from the miracle sunlight that the fairies including the citizens are waving, before explaining that they are Pretty Cure, and attack the Duskuros, letting Cure Summer to deal with Tenebrous. During that battle, Cure Summer explains to Tenebrous that everyone is looking forward to the solar eclipse, and she can't not let him to steal the sun's light for it. With the help of Cure's Grace and Star, Cure Summer easily overpowers Tenebrous, but somehow gets up and tries to finish the girls off. Unexpectedly, the girls were protected by Solar and Lunar, who they now unlocked their ancestors' forbidden power with a strong desire to protect the island and put an end to Tenebrous' ambitious for good, as the 2 siblings combined their powers of the sun and moon into creating the Eclipse Kuru Ring, allowing Cure Summer to use it as she gains a power-up form from the Mana Mana fairies called the Sun and Moon form. As she floats into the air, Cure Summer tells everyone to give her their aura of light to charge up her heart true rod after inserting the Eclipse Kuru Ring. The civilians and the 12 Pretty Cures, including the 13 Pretty Cure teams, does so, as the lipstick on top of the rod glows, allowing Cure Summer to twist the top of the heart true rod to have the lipstick appear as she kisses the tip, creating the orange and purple heart that separates and changes into the sun and moon respectively, with the former star appearing behind the moon, resulting in creating a solar eclipse, with the attack now called tropical eclipse illumination, shines towards Tenebrous, disintegrating him in the process and bring the light back to the sun, making the sky turn blue again, and the 4 separate islands into one again, as the 13 Pretty Cures shouted the Tropical Rouge hero's winning catchphrase, "Victory." After their victory, the 13 Pretty Cures, Laura, and the fairies, along with Solar and Lunar, are having fun at the beach by having a picnic and playing in the sand, just before a solar eclipse occurs. As everyone is amazed upon this phenomenon, Manitsu claims it as the best summer-like spring festival ever, before the ending theme song, Tropica Ing, plays with the Tropical Rouge, along with the Healin' Good and Star Twinkle Pretty Cure teams dancing to the song.